The most difficult person to forgive. Who is the most difficult person to forgive? Are these your friends? Are these your parents? Are these your neighbors? Are these your relatives? No. The most difficult person to forgive is you yourself. We tend to remember our mistakes, we tend to remember our blunders, we tend to remember the sins we did, and we tend not to forgive ourselves. We feel guilty about it, and we always think about that, oh, I did something wrong, and we don't forgive ourselves. So forgive yourself. Take a deep breath and say, I forgive myself and I forgive everyone. I forgive myself. Keep saying that aloud. Keep saying that aloud. Keep saying that aloud. And as much as you can, eventually you will start to believe that you have forgiven yourself, and don't repeat whatever you did before. And remember, you another thing that will help you forgive yourself: whatever you did in the past, that was not you. Let me prove it to you. We shed our cells, right? We shed our cells. Every shower we take, we shed our skin cells. So my skin is not the skin I had yesterday. My skin is definitely not the skin I had last month. My skin is definitely not the one that I had last year. Then why do I worry about things that I did last year? Move on. Your GI lining changes every few hours, every few days. With every bowel movement, your intestinal lining changes. With every shower, your skin changes. With every haircut, your hair change. And with with every few days, I would say 120 days, your blood cells change, your RBCs change every 120 days, and your WBCs, the white blood cells, they change every 4 to 5 hours. So you are not physically the same person. If you made some mistakes in your life, if you did some wrong things in your life, if you committed some sins, if you did some blunders in your life and they still bother you, remember, you are not that person anymore. You are the new model. You are the 2022 model of yourself. Whatever you did was a 2015 or 2010 model. Why are you still thinking that you are the same person? You're not even physically the same person. You look the same because you have the genes that will develop the same structure because of the mechanism. But I'm telling you, you will start to look different as well. If you start to forgive yourself, you will look happier. You will look like a person with so much of peace of mind, so much of happiness, so much of confidence. Everything will change. So forgive yourself and live in the present. Don't live in the past. Don't live in the past. The problem is, the reason we cannot forgive ourselves is we are continuously living in the past. Don't live in the past. Live in the present and think about the future. Your present actions will determine your future. So your future is decided by your present. So your present should be very good. You cannot think about the past. When you're driving, are you looking in the rear mirror, or you're looking in the front? You can hit the car and kill somebody or kill yourself if you don't look in front and you're continuously looking in the back or the rear mirror. This is the example of thinking about the past. You are going somewhere else, but you're thinking about what happened before. Forgive everyone who did something to you, and forgive yourself. And how do you forgive others? Just think about it. If I tell you that, oh, I'm still mad at my friend who did something terrible at a party in 2009, you'll say, are you crazy? Such an old thing. Forgive, move on, move on. You don't have time. Guys, many people in my life who had hurt me or did something wrong, they think I'm still mad at them. No, I'm not. I'm not mad at them. I don't care. I have a mission in my life. I'm moving towards that mission. I don't care. I have forgiven them. But I don't want to give them a chance to do that again to me because I know them. But I have literally forgiven them. No hard feelings. I have forgiven them, and I'm moving on my goal and journey. So I don't have time to sit and spend time with them. I want to spend time with people who have the same thinking as me, who believe in the same ideology as me, and who synchronize with my goal. That's what I'm focusing on. So those people may think, oh, he doesn't forgive people, oh, he holds grudges. Who cares? You don't, you don't hold grudges. You don't hate anyone, but you gotta be careful. You are not a fool. You cannot give them a chance to hurt you again. You don't want to give them a chance to damage you. Use wisdom. You have the wisdom. And you know how to develop the wisdom. You have watched the part where I said how to develop wisdom. So develop the wisdom so you know the difference between the right and the wrong person and the wrong people. Forgive them, but because of the wisdom, don't let them fool you again. Don't let them fool you again. Forgiveness doesn't mean that you will involve your life with them again. No, you move on, you forgive them, you don't take revenge, you don't have any hard feeling, you wish them good luck, and you move on your goal and your journey. And that goal and journey will introduce you to wonderful new people in your life, extremely wonderful people, and you will have no time to think about anyone who did anything to you. And forgive yourself too. You must have hurt somebody else too. Forgive yourself, move on, seek forgiveness from the other person. Send him a letter or write a message that, please, I did this thing to you, please forgive me. If the other person forgives you, that's very good. If the other person doesn't forgive you, it's not your problem, but you will feel peaceful after seeking forgiveness.